Hey guys, AJ here, back with another random live for you. I usually go live on Thursdays, guys. Well, actually, it'll be Wednesdays and Thursdays for now. But guys, I just had to go live on this story right here. Let's just share the screen. Guys, look at this, right? Lizzo's getting sued. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Lizzo forced dancers to eat bananas from sex workers, private areas during Amsterdam trip. Bombshell lawsuit, man. Lizzo is being sued, guys. She's being sued. This body positivity person herself. Supposedly she was shaming, she was creating a hostile work environment, okay, by calling her backup dancers large. Look at this. They claim sexual, racial harassment, disability discrimination, assault, false imprisonment. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at this. So, guys, look at this. Let's just watch this little clip first, right? Look at this. Let's share the screen here. Look at this. Oops, let me move my thing here. Oops, sorry, guys. There we go. Look at that. Subjecting them to endure weight shaming, denigrating behavior, pressuring them to participate in S3x shows. You heard that right there, guys. Lizzo, Miss Body Positive. I'm a body positive, strong, and independent women. You know what I'm saying? Clown world, guys. Clown world. And guys, all these people, let's just, you know what? But before we even get into this, guys, I'm going to drop the link first for anyone that wants to come up. Let's do this. Guys, let's talk a little bit about the body positivity movement, right? Let's just get in on this. Okay, look at this. So, guys, the body positivity movement was a movement. Body positivity. Okay. Body positivity was originally made for someone that lost a leg or was born with vitiligo or born with something that you can't fix, right? So, let's just say that you were were injured in a war or whatever, and you were scarred. That's what body positivity started out for. And then it got co-opted by wildlife.
So
So
what's going on here?
All right, so Lizzo is being sued by Dillweed. What's up, man? How you been, bro?
Hey, I'm doing all right, but
We're coming in hot today, buddy. We're coming in hot.
This is crazy, dude. What?
Look at this. All right, here, let me do this. So, guys, look. Lizzo is being sued by 3 of her backup dancers that are all, large size. And they're saying that, okay, here we go. Okay, they claim, let's just read through this article here, because I would go through this footage here, but Lord knows that it's copyright here. Let's do this.
Tonight, Lizzo is getting sued by 3 former dancers.
One of them is from right here in Indianapolis, and the lawsuit claims that the dancers were weight shamed and were pressured to touch a nude performer in an Amsterdam club. The suit accuses Lizzo of calling attention to Indiana's Ariana Davis's weight and says she was less committed to her role because of her weight.
Oops.
Davis began performing with Lizzo after competing on her Amazon reality show, Watch Out for the Big Girls. Lizzo is known for embracing positivity.
Watch out for the big girls. Oh,
What else would
man.
it be called, right?
Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at it. It would be called Sweet. You know what, guys? You know what? I don't care. I don't care if they take the stream down or what. I don't know if you guys see, but there's no super chat button. Guys, guess who got demonetized yesterday? All right? Guys, I'm in YouTube jail for 90 days. Okay? So, guys, if you want, please don't donate via the Cash App or the Venmo because, guys, my channel has been demonetized. But I don't care. Okay?
You just got to be careful, man. You got to stop hurting people's feelings.
Straight up, dude. Straight up. I think it was the college. It was the one where I was talking about the girls going and getting their stupid degrees that don't mean anything and then not making any money because I got a lot of pushback on that. So I don't care, guys.
I believe it.
You YouTube jail, but I'm announcing it here first, guys. I will be posting on Rumble now soon. So I will do an announcement then and have the link there for you guys because then I can say whatever the heck I want. So, but yeah, guys. So, see, the thing about it is that everyone thought that like, okay, there's a thing where people think that, the LDHD TVP people and all them are tolerant, right? Okay, they think that any of these activist groups are super duper tolerant, and they're not. Guys, anyone that actually believes that Lizzo, who's Miss, I don't want to date a guy who's fat and overweight. I want to date a guy who's rich and famous and tall and handsome, right? Anyone who thinks that she's tolerant, guess what, guys?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Led astray. Run amok.
This is fucking crazy to me because I like Lizzo's music a lot. Like,
I can't even listen to
wow, dude.
Her, dude. But look, and the thing is, hold on, let's see.
And celebrating her physique.
You can call that a physique, right? But hold on, let's see what else we can find here. This is MSNBC, so that's copyright. Oh, this is USA Today. That's copyright too. Let's see. NBC, that's copyright. But yeah, you can see that this is all over the internet, man. Look at that. Look at that. Even Moist Watkins is talking about this. And this guy is an uber beta simp, dude. This guy.
Yeah, really.
This guy is worse than Destiny, dude. Okay? This guy, right? But he's in the black manosphere area, right? So let's just go back to the article here, right? Okay. So the truth really does hurt. 3 of Lizzo's former dancers pursuing the good as hell performer, as well as big touring in Shirlene Quigley. Now, guys, hold on. Who is Shirlene Quigley? You might ask, because they were saying, "Oh, well, this person was trying to convert them to her religion and all this weird stuff." So this person's a weirdo, right? This is her right here. This is Shirlene Quigley. And apparently she's been a backup dancer for like Rihanna and all this other stuff. So she was the manager of all these chicks. And it's funny that the manager of all these big girls doesn't look anything like them. Isn't that funny how that works? So she's, I'm body positive or whatever, but you don't see her weighing 800 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say it's always the conventionally attractive ones.
And I'm telling you, all these girls, they show out for these big girls, and they go, "Oh, slay queen," right? But you know that they would never want to gain that much weight. And all these big girls think that these skinny girls that are supporting them have their best interests at heart. But I'll say it again.
Been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yeah.
Right? So here we
Jesus.
go. Hold on. See, this a tactical insider said the manager's a cattle rustler.
Oh my god.
Yo, have you guys drop in the chat if you've seen The League, the show The League, where they were like, "Hey, aren't you Ruxin? Yeah, you were that one guy who used to date all the big chicks. What did we used to call you? The herdsman. Oh yeah,
Oh my god.
all right, okay. So it says, so they're suing Lizzo and Big Touring and Shirley Quigley for allegedly subjecting them to endure weight shaming and denigrating behavior and pressuring them to participate in lewd shows. Plaintiffs Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams claim in a lawsuit filed Tuesday and obtained by Page Six that they were eventually fired, while the third plaintiff, Noel Rodriguez, has resigned over Lizzo's stunning behavior. Now, guys, I knew something was going to happen to Lizzo because do you remember when she took that video backstage with Chris Brown and the internet went nuts? You know what I'm saying? Did you remember that?
I can't say I've seen what you're talking about. No.
So the thing is, and this is kind of crazy, but this is how I know that things are turning around. Because have you seen like so Chris Brown was touring in England, and this is them, right? And Lizzo was like just totally cheesing over Chris Brown, and you could tell that he was like, but he was trying to be nice, right? So Chris Brown was recently touring in England, and the club was at capacity, and these black girls were like, and I am black, so I can say that this is foolishness.
Yeah.
Tactical insider. Is this a class action lawsuit? Probably not, because these girls. Anyways, so they were like, "Why doesn't Chris Brown let black girls into the club? It's not fair. We're black girls, and they don't let us into the club, right?" So Chris Brown took a picture of his VIP, and it was all like it was a bunch of black girls and English girls too, and all these women actually came to Chris Brown's defense. They were like, "Look, like, dude, Chris Brown. I mean, that whole Rihanna thing was like years ago. You know what I mean? Like, leave the guy alone." So I was shocked that the internet actually came out and was saying, like, "Look, like, leave Chris Brown alone." You know what I mean? So hopefully, and the thing is, he still sells out concerts and his albums go platinum and everything. He's just not covered by like mainstream media, So then Lizzo was backstage and acting like she, "Oh my God, it's Chris Brown here." You know what I mean? And it was like, "I can't believe that she did that." Well, look at him and look at her. Right? So anyways, let's go back here. Okay. So, while on a concert trip with Lizzo in Amsterdam, the plaintiffs claimed that Lizzo invited them out for a night on the town, which ended in the red light district. So the area is known for its adult theaters, adult shops, and clubs and bars where, boobies are on full display. So this is one of them right here. This is Crystal Williams, Noel Rodriguez, and this broad. Oh,
Jesus, man.
Man, you guys, look at that, man. And you know what the craziest part about this is? All these girls are not ugly. They're just big. They were to lose weight, and that's the thing that like irks me the most. Have you ever been to like LA or Vegas? Miami?
Nope. I've basically only stayed on the East Coast throughout my life.
Okay, so I don't know whereabouts that you stay at, but like I'm in the DMV area, right? A DC 10 is an LA 6. Okay?
Okay.
A DC 10 is a Las Vegas 7. Okay? I'm from Seattle. I thought that I knew what fine was. A Seattle 10 is a LA 5. And the reason I say this is because places like Miami, LA, Vegas, even like Dallas and Austin, it's warm and women make money off their looks. So here on the East Coast, you see girls. Well, Manhattan's different. Like New York is different, but you go. You see girls who go. If you were to put a little bit more effort in, you would be a knockout. You would be a 10. All the girls put that effort in LA, in Vegas, in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? So and if you go to Colombia, Brazil, Prague, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? There are no girls that look like this size in Colombia. It's not happening.
Yeah,
Anyways,
no, that's definitely an American thing.
yeah, and they try and make it an American black thing. Well, you know, guys, I'm gonna go in on this. Look at this, guys. There's this revisionist history going on, right? Where people say, "Oh, saying that women should be skinny is white supremacy," right? Let's look at black women 1950s, shall we? Look at how black women looked in the 1950s. Isn't that amazing? What do you see there, guys?
Now that's fine.
They're thin. Look at that. Okay. And then let's look at the 1960s. Look at that. All the hands in the air. We deserve rights. Look at that. Nice and thin. Isn't it funny now how they act like, oh man, saying that women should be thin is a European beauty standard. Dude, Africa has the lowest BMI on average than any other continent, even than Asia. Isn't that funny how that works?
That's a great point. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at these women. Black women, right here. American black women. Let's go to the 1970s, shall we? Guys, drop a like on the stream. Hit up the Cash App or the Venmo. Because I'll be in YouTube jail for about 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the 1970s. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and thin. You know what I mean? Let's look at the 1980s. Yep, we're going there, guys. We are going there. Look at the 1980s, man. You know what I mean? Thin. Salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? This is how it worked. Then we get to the 1990s. See, look. All of them are still thin. Look at that. How about that? What a concept, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a recent change.
2023. Okay, and yes, they have some of the thin ones, but all these girls are all big. Hold on, let's look at hold on. Even if we look at hold on, let's look at body positivity. Look at this. You go to Target or you go to Old Navy and stuff, and you see, isn't it funny how none of the guy models are big? None of the guys in the pictures are big. None of the guy mannequins are big, but all the girl ones are all big now. Look at this. Who wants to see this? Even women don't want to see this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you do put them in stuff, they're like, you're exploiting big bodies for gain. So you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, right? But let's get back to the lawsuit here, right? Let's get back to Knucklehead McGee here. So the lawsuit states that things quickly got out of hand in Amsterdam. Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching sex toys launched from the performers' private parts, and eating bananas protruding from the performers' private parts. That is disgusting.
That's fucked, dude.
That is so bad.
That is
disgusting, man.
That is gross. There's no other word for it.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is a woman doing this to other women. So I would be interested to see how this moves forward. But here's the thing, this is a civil suit, so they can say more stuff without evidence. They can make more claims without evidence in a civil suit, because that's what happened to that guy from the Bills, that kicker for the Bills. they couldn't file criminal charges. So this girl said that he did it. Everything short of being Jason Voorhees in that. Jameson said, at least use cucumbers. Oh man! All right, okay. The suit also claims that Lizzo had allegedly pressured and goaded one of them into touching one of the performer's testicles. The plaintiffs claim that later that month, Lizzo had deceived them once again into attending a nude show, thereby robbing them of the choice not to participate. Isn't this funny how, like, okay, these are grown women saying that they were forced to do stuff. Isn't that funny? So Lizzo's victim of women not taking accountability for anything. Because let's just say that this happened. They could have left or they could have not shown up, but they're trying. It was because of how much power she had in our relationship with her. And we couldn't say no because we're victims, right? So
dip, deny, deflect, and dodge.
Dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge, man. That's what I'm talking about. The point, okay. So this is Shirley Quigley. So like I said, she's corralling all the orcas, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Davis also claims in the lawsuit that at one point she had no choice but to soil herself on stage during an excruciating re-audition, fearing the repercussions of excusing herself to go to the bathroom. Eventually, Lizzo fired Davis on the spot after learning that Davis had recorded one of their meetings, even though it was in order to have a copy of the notes. Oh, that's a no-no, right? So she had her phone on and was recording stuff. She resigned shortly thereafter out of solidarity with Davis and the disrespect that Lizzo had showed her. The lawsuit claims that she feared that Lizzo had intended to hit her and would have done so if one of the other dancers had not intervened. Yeah, that probably looked. Can you imagine that yelling match? Probably look like Godzilla versus friggin' versus what's the dude with the three heads, man? Mothra. No, King Ghidorah. Here we go on Godzilla. King Ghidorah. Here we go. Where are we here? Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, man. Straight up. Oh man. Okay, let's get back to the article here. Okay, the plaintiffs are suing for general and special damages, as well as punitive damages and attorney fees. Oops. Ooh. The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seems to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shames her dancers and demeans them in the ways that are absolutely demoralizing, says the attorney Ron Zambrano. Now let's see what Ron looks like.
She picked a whole bouquet of whoopsie daisies, huh?
Yeah, let's the whole bouquet of whoopsie daisies. Look at this guy. Look at this. This guy looks like a dude who can get you some money. Look at this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's going to get him some money. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Ron Zambrano's employment litigation chair. He's a chair at Westfield. Oh, you know he was waiting. He's a chair. He's like, you know what, guys? I'll handle this one personally. Look at that. Look at that, dude. He's going to paid. He's going to get them paid, bro. He's going to get them paid. All right. Reps for Lizzo did not immediately return page 6 request. Let's look at some of the comments. Lady Gen X. So Lizzo's always given me a vibe like her body positivity and be kind stuff was just an act. Plus the way that she reacts to any sort of criticism is very telling. Glad she's finally been called out. Facts, because that whole body positivity movement is toxic, man. I hate to use that word because females use that word a lot, right? But there's like 2 or 3 girls that because there's some of the guys that I follow on Instagram for fitness stuff, right? And there was one girl that was following this one guy, and she was in a workout video of his. She was a bigger girl, but she was getting it in. You know what I mean? She was deadlifting or whatever. She had been part of this body positivity thing. And you know who that one Tess Holiday girl is? The big redhead.
Oh my God.
Yo, she was one of her brigade, right? And then she started losing weight because she and her husband wanted to have kids. And the doctor said, look, you need to lose some weight or you're not going to have kids. So she started losing weight. And what did all these body positive people do? Start talking all this trash and basically shunned her. You know what I'm saying? So so now part of her platform is saying, don't fall for this body positivity stuff. Don't. Because when you start, because everyone wants to wallow in their own misery. And the moment that you try and better yourself, they're going to turn on you like a pack of wolves. Look at this. Where the same actions taken by a male performer, POC or not, he would have already been ostracized. Facts, dude. Facts, absolute facts. Now let's talk about this body positivity thing, and then I'll pull up another article. Guys, have you noticed in the last couple of years? Look, all these body positivity activists. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Heart disease. Right? Yeah. Jamie Lopez, founder of the Las Vegas salon for plus-size women and a model for body positivity, passed away at age 37. Baby doll beauty couture. And she had her own reality show. Her supersized salon launched and only lasted a single season before she passed away. She was 846 pounds, and then she lost 400 pounds. So she was 486 pounds and still passed away. Look at that.
That's,
so according to the
that's sad, man. Yeah. That's morbid.
Yep, the average life expectancy for U.S. women born after 1985 is 80 years old. She's 37, so that cut her life in half. And all these girls, yes, slay queen, slay queen. Well, she slayed all right.
Yeah.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah,
right,
I fucking guess so, yeah.
Let's go to another one. Look at this. TikToker Magaha Thakur dies suddenly and unexpectedly. She was a TikTok person with nearly 1 million followers. Body positivity. She passed away. Look at that.
It's hardly surprising.
Yep. Sad, man. It's sad. There's a couple of them that have passed away in the last hold on. I want to say the last year and a half. And here's the thing. All these people that started doing this 10 or 12 years ago, they were in their 20s. Believe it or not, when you're in your 20s, your body can handle quite a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you start on. Here we go. This is the other person. Catherine Oakson, who advocated plus size positivity, passes away at 49. Look at that. Her popular website, Cat's House of Fun.
Duh.
She was a size acceptance pioneer. She didn't let her size stop her. She just got out there and lived life and encouraged everyone to do the same.
Dude, have you ever heard of what's her name? Virgie Tovar?
No, who's that?
Oh my god. I don't exactly remember how to spell her name, but dude, my introduction to her was a video of her talking about how you're at a party, there's a cake being sliced up.
The gang is in the house, man. What's going on, man? A long time. Keep going.
But yeah, my introduction to her was this whole rant she went on about being at a party and having a cake be sliced up. And apparently somebody said to her like, "Oh, don't you want a smaller slice of cake?" And she absolutely fucking exploded about how that's fat phobic and it's legitimately insane. I don't have the words to summarize what she said. Like I said, her name is Virgie Tovar. She is one of the members of the fat acceptance movement that I'm aware of. She's crazy. She's genuinely crazy. Her take on fat acceptance is the moment you tell her that she's unhealthy, or the moment like she has a whole another rant about how a doctor told her that she needed to lose weight, and she was like, he was just being fat phobic, he doesn't know. It's like, well, he's a doctor.
But the thing about that is this, right? The any type of I'm not religious, but the thing is, most religious texts say the truth will set you free, right? Guys, yeah. They can say whatever crap that they want, but they're going in the ground
sooner rather than later. Yes. From the looks of it,
they can lie and say whatever that they want. Oracle Eyes, I had to mute you quick because all the background noise and your camera is on. So just let you know. But yeah, guys. Where did Dillweed go? So, anyways, that's facts, man. There's not going to be a body positivity activist march, dude. That's true. Oh man. Hey, Gangus, dude, I got demonetized again, bro. Hey, yo, you guys go to Gangish's channel. I'm going to show his channel here in a second, man. Gangish is doing big things over there, bro. And you want to see someone hit a bag, man. Gangish, man, he has some hands, bro. But here, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. Check this out.
When people say that wheelchairs are only for people who need them.
Without me, my wheelchair is useless. Without my wheelchair, I am useless.
Because when they say that, what they mean is wheelchair users are for people who are paralyzed. But not everyone who is a wheelchair user is paralyzed. I think we should do away with strollers. Because toddlers can stand.
Get in there.
You know why we use strollers?
That's not the same
because we do need them. We need them. And you know what? Some adults need strollers too. And that stroller is a wheelchair.
Guys, I'm not making this up. This is real.
That's insane, dude.
And guys, of course, look at the hair. Look at these stupid tattoos. Look at that bull ring nose thing in her nose.
Oh yeah, she definitely looks the type.
Come on, bro. Hold on. Let's finish this.
It's like riding a bull. You gotta lean with it.
What is your commitment to making disabled people and fat people suffer all the time?
I wanna go home.
Because life sucks, okay? And if it makes a difference between you going outside and not going outside, use the wheelchair and go outside. If you actually cared about people's health, you would stop discrediting them.
Guys, think about how privileged that we are, right? To where, listen. We live in a country where we of such abundance that people think that overweight is normal, and you know that these knuckleheads don't travel because they can't fit on airplane seats, right? But
right.
Has anyone on this panel traveled anywhere to any other continent? Like, have you been to South America, Europe, Asia? You know what I'm saying? Anyone?
Nope. I've never been outside the continental U.S.
When you come back to the United States, I've been, Peru, Chile, Uruguay, Bolivia, Argentina, Germany, Italy, France, whatever. When you come back to the United States, you look around and you realize how big everyone is. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Oracle Eyes, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's actually Tactical Insider. I just have a different name.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey, I can barely hear you, bro. Turn up your microphone or get closer.
Are we done talking? talking about Lizzo, or
No, no,
or
no, 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 no.
are we gonna get back to
I have another article.
it?
Uh,
Let's
Emoji
go.
Mister, man. So, guys, I'm going to be going live Wednesdays for the 50 and 304s, right? That's going to be a regular thing to show these videos of these 304s getting body slammed by the cops. And then the Send the Asteroid podcast will officially be on Thursdays. And that's going to be about just red pill and MGTOW topics, all right? So this one I just had to go live on just because of this topic is so nuts. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to Lizzo. Tactical Insider, man. Good to talk to you, bro. Long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate it. I've been gone doing my little secret squirrel stuff. But yeah, you know how it is, man. So thank you for having me on.
Real fast, guys. I'm gonna go here. Check out my boy Gangish's channel here. Gangish was one of my first subs, man. He's doing big things over on his channel, man. You know, he has a couple documentaries that he's made. He does a lot of interviews and stuff, man. He's doing a lot of good stuff over here. So I'll drop the link to his channel, guys. Check him out.
I got AJ. I got it. I'll put it right now.
Does he usually is he on like our particular sphere, like MGTOW and Red Pill? Because it looks like he does like a lot of like gang affiliated type stuff.
Yeah, he does. So he does a lot of like, you know, just like talking about that type of stuff. But he has another channel, and this is the one where I will guest star on some of the panels, and they talk about pop culture. So guys, subscribe to this one too. This is the Culture War Vultures channel, and then this is Gangish here, and then Vegas profiles, and they're hilarious, man. These two guys are hilarious. But anyways, let's get back to Lizzo here.
If I could say something real quick, this was the only way it could end for Lizzo, because Lizzo, she was bulletproof. She checked all the boxes: black, fat, attitude, and like you couldn't say anything. And no one from the outside could say anything against her.
Especially not you evil white men, evil straight white cis men.
Yeah. So Lizzo bought into her own hype and thought that she was above the law. And now, so here is the thing with it. You have 3 fat women of color accusing her of this stuff. If this would have been anyone else, she'd be like, oh, you know, he's a white guy or she's a white girl or blah, blah, blah. But these are 3. And then what's pissing me off the most, I don't know if you've covered the whole story. She made them eat bananas out of women's private part.
Yeah. Emoji Mister, yes, that is my profile on Cash App. Just letting you guys know. Oh, so for all you guys who didn't know, once again, there's the super chat button's gone because I'm in YouTube jail again. They got me, guys. They got me. So
I stop hurting feelings.
Hey, I appealed and they still got me, dude. Oh man.
Yeah.
Man.
So there's a 38-page court document, and like, okay, Lizzo, bananas, vagina. And they keep leaving that part off. They keep saying, oh, yeah, she body shamed. I'm like, guys, are we not talking about the fact that she made them do that crazy stuff with the sex work, number one? And then number two, like once again, if this would have been anybody else, and so I think we're going to see someone has to make a statement. And then if Lizzo was smart, she would settle out of court because she doesn't want these women. And then it took 2 years for this to come out. So I guarantee you these ladies were going back and forth with Lizzo's PR trying to settle it before they got to this point. And they said, well, we'll see you in court. And they did this court case. But yeah, guys, I can't stand Lizzo, and I'm here for it. I'm here for all this. This to me seems like, you remember back when you were young and your mom bought that fresh box of like Lucky Charms cereal, and you kept it for the Saturday morning cartoons right before Transformers came on, and you poured yourself that fresh bowl of cereal with the milk, and Transformers or your favorite cartoon will come on. This is what it feels like for me, because I can't stand Lizzo. This is great. I'm here for all of it. Let's go. Air it all out. Let's go.
Is that the reason why she's been like quiet for the past couple of like months?
Facts. That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you've been paying attention, right? Like all of the different, I guess you can say, war fronts in the culture war. You notice these characters, the progressive icons, like the trendsetters that become the face of these movements, they like disappear after like a certain amount of time. And like if you pay attention, you'll notice some weird shit is going on. Like that, like with Lizzo, she's going through a court case or some shit like that. So just keep your eye out, keep your eyes out for like all these people that are like her, but from some different part. Like you look at the what is his name? The Dylan Mulvaney or whatever his name is. He's been super quiet, obviously for obvious reasons, right? Y'all heard about what happened with Bud Light? What's going on with them right now? Like they're firing like 400 or whatever the hell from the home office.
Yeah, 380 people from the corporate office.
Yeah, that's pretty.
From the corporate office. You know what I'm saying? And here's the funny thing, because I just did a video today. Did you see that the guy from Heineken tried to criticize Bud Light but didn't? He said, Bud Light should be ashamed of oneself for doing this and not supporting the gays. Well, what would you have done? Oh, I can't say what I would have done. I just know that I would have found a way to support gays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So this is
Jay, it's been a lot of fun, but I gotta be up in like 7 hours, man. I gotta try and get to bed.
All right, man. Cool. Thanks for calling in, pal.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Emoji Mister, for putting some money on my books while I'm in YouTube jail. I appreciate that, pal. I appreciate it, guys, because man, oh man. Anyways, guys, this is the article from Yahoo News, right? It says, oh, hold on, guys. Let's sidebar here. I did a video on the U.S. women's team and how they're playing like absolute dog shit right now, guys. Guys, if they get knocked out, if they lose to Sweden, guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'll be so happy. Like I'm gonna have a stream, and guys, I'm gonna go in. I'll probably get like some type of strike or whatever because I'm going in. I'm going hard. Right? You know
it's going long. It's going deep. It's out of here.
Look at this, man. All this crap. Oh, they're the GOATs. They deserve to get paid equal pay. Megan Rapinoe. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, fuck out of here with that shit.
Yep. Facts.
Oh, here's another thing I noticed, right? You noticed, right? Again, with them, right? With the soccer team. What was it, like a year or so ago? They were complaining about equal pay. They made a big hubbub about it, right?
And they stole half the men's money. Yep.
Exactly. So you notice right now, Rapinoe and the women's U.S. team are now doing sort of like a new protest about not standing up for the anthem or some shit right now, right? You brought up the fact that they're on the cusp, right? If they get beat, that's a wrap for them. But now, at the same exact time, they decide to go, oh, hey, we're going to protest more by not saying the national anthem.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these cases, like I just said before, a lot of them, like if you wait long enough, they all trip over their own bullshit. It's the
well. Beside the fact with that is this: did you guys see? Okay, guys, I'm gonna bring this back around because you made a great point. Did you see that town in Michigan that's majority Muslim banned the LDHCT TV flag? Right? Look at this. Okay, so what's funny is that the far left, they have a hole in their reasoning here, and I'll tell you why. Hold on. They don't want to seem like they're some type of phobic, right? Of Islam, of whatever. So they support Muslims, but then what happens is that the fundamentalist ones don't support the LDHG TV and all that stuff. Oops.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
protested before. Yo, you remember the women's protest? The women's
Yes.
protest, right? The pink pussy hat shit. There were parts where they showed video where I think there was a bunch of Muslim women, and they did the morning call for prayer, and you saw all the white middle class chicks like looking up, kind of like listening to it, and they had this big ass fucking smile on their face. I was like, yo, I know this is gonna fucking turn on them, and you starting to see it right now with this particular case, and then the whole shit about the what is it, the transing of the kids and shit. There's some places.
Yeah. Well, but if you look at the ethnists and the transformer activists now are at war.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So guys, this is what I made a video about that Just Pearly things when she was on that Vice panel with talking about feminism, and out of the 8 women that were on the panel, 4 of them were transformers. 4 of them. And it's like, this is supposed to be about
Even the host of that panel was a transformer.
When they were complaining like the chick in a wheelchair, like
yeah.
oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So here we go. So the city council of Hamtramck, Michigan, a diverse 27,000 person enclave near Detroit, voted unanimously that the town would only fly the state flag, U.S. flag, and flags representing the home nations of the immigrants to the community, which has a population of people born in Yemen and Bangladesh. You guys are welcome, but why do you have the flag shown on government property to be represented? You're already represented. We already know who you are. So now, some of the council, all of whom members are Muslims, said that the LDHG TV flag clashes with the beliefs of their constituents. Councilman Muhammad Hassan, who authored the flag resolution, said he was working for the people, what the majority of the people like. Some local officials criticized the decision, of course. So, guys, this is the thing about this is this is for them to solve. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't understand. But back to Lizzo here, right? Okay. So we know this. One claimed to be nearly assaulted by Lizzo. The complaints filed by against Lizzo, born Melissa Vivian, whatever, her company, Big Girl Touring, and BGBT. And Shirlene Quickly, captain of Lizzo's dance team. In various allegations by defendants, they claim sexual and racial harassment and disability discrimination and assault and false imprisonment. Who are the plaintiffs? So Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez are suing Lizzo and BGBT and Quigley. Not every allegation was brought against each defendant, and it's unclear what, if anything, Lizzo knew about the alleged inappropriate behavior. Davis and Williams met the About Damn Time singer in March 2021 as they were prepared to compete on her new reality show, National Geographic Safari. Now watch that get my thing taken down. Watch, I don't care.
Wait. I have to read this for myself. Where is that? Hold up.
No. It's called Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls. They're ultimately selected for the dance team, but later fired. Rodriguez, she was hired in May 2021 to perform in Lizzo's Rumors and went on tour. She resigned. In February 2023, the dancers went out to Amsterdam. She says the invitations were not unusual and attendance was not mandatory, but it was well known that dance cast members were expected to endear themselves to Lizzo, guys, what does this sound like? Well, I just started at this new job, and I'm a woman, and happy hours aren't mandatory, but I feel like
Yep, that's exactly what it sounds
so then I got really, 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 really drunk. I ended up sitting on this coworker and maybe kind of even though everyone thought I was flirting, I wasn't. So I'm gonna go to HR and get him fired. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo, welcome to being a man. All right. So okay.
If he survived it, fuck that.
Seriously. Okay. Lizzo often mentioned that she had eyes and ears everywhere and only wanted good people with good energy around her. Yeah, and Big Macs and French fries, right?
Little Debbie and her big sister. Those are eyes and ears.
So the women claim people that attended after parties with Lizzo were favored and would usually get more work outside the tour, so they felt they needed to go. The singer planned a night out in Amsterdam's red light district. They went to a club where patrons are supposedly encouraged to interact with nude performers, and things, quote unquote, quickly got out of hand. According to the lawsuit, the complaint alleges that Lizzo had encouraged her crew to touch the nude performers and engage in other explicit acts with them. Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis, then began pressuring her to touch the chest area of one of the nude women. Davis had declined, but Lizzo allegedly
I put a link in the chat where the it's a news story where the dancers accusing Lizzo are actually being interviewed by the news.
Oh snap!
That's it.
It's
hot off the presses 2 hours ago. Let's
go. I wish that they had the old school news voices. And now, fresh off the presses.
Oh, Lizzo made her backup dancers
eat
bananas out of
bananas. Lizzo's falling down the stairs. There's a 6.3 earthquake on the Richter scale.
She looks like
allegations against singer Lizzo. Why some of her backup dancers are
mayonnaise
suing.
In a
now, Lizzo is known as a champion for.
Here's the thing about this: how does she stay so big? Like touring. If you look at like Janet Jackson and Lady Gaga and all them who do a lot of dancing they get skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like the amount of touring that Lizzo has to eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? To maintain that size,
for various causes, and one of them is uplifting women who are overweight.
Well, 3 dancers on her reality show are now suing Lizzo for harassment, weight shaming, and more.
And that's what I was thinking. Look at this lady. Look at this lady's face. Tactical, can you just come closer to your microphone or turn it up a little bit more?
Yeah, she probably has like a cattle sacrificed everywhere she goes when she's on.
Something.
Weight shaming and more. KCAL's Jeff Nguyen spoke with 2 of them and their attorney.
I'm so new to this industry.
What's the waterworks?
Look at this. Look at the size of. Look at the size of. Guys, look at the size. Look at the size of this broad, dude. Oh man!
And for this to be my first experience is really crazy.
Where are the crocodile tears? You see any tears? No.
Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams were both on Lizzo's Amazon Prime show.
Watch out for the big girl.
The pair also went on tour with a Grammy Award-winning artist whose real name is Melissa Jefferson. Davis says she was pressured to attend sex shows in Europe, even though it was against her religious beliefs.
To be honest, this was a...
Oh, that's another thing that they talk about in another article is they were trying to convert her from whatever religion that she was. I don't know what she is.
Corporate office. And she was doing...
Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Warm it up, Chris.
Oh, man.
What up, Chris? Chris
So
is just in time for the foolishness. Yo, guys, check out my homeboy Chris Mike's channel. I'll drop the link to his. He's cooking over there too, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a regular guest on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chris, we're talking about the big girls.
Oh man, it's like when you gave me the notification, I was in the middle of rehearsal and I was like, what the and then I guess my lead singer, his girlfriend was there, so she was taking up time. So during my break, I look at the information and then I see banana and something.
Yeah. Chris, it's Lizzo, banana, vagina.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
But I don't get it. So was she fat shaming them, or was she?
Yeah, she was saying y'all are gaining too much weight and yada yada yada.
This is
You're making
crazy.
money. I know, right? That's
Wow.
literally the friggin' I don't even know what the hippo calling the hippo. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, body positivity. This got to be one of the biggest scams outside of the M2 movement.
Facts.
Like,
Facts. But here's the thing about it, guys. I hope that it happens more because it's a problem that just solves itself in time. All these girls are gonna be,
Yeah,
and
a purity spiral. It always
they're gonna be. They won't be long for this mortal plane. That's just the way it works. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, they can lie to us all they want, right? But I'm just saying, like, dude, the scale doesn't lie. Because think about this. I'm 6'3", 250, right? If you look at a guy who's 6'3" and a guy who's 5'5", our hearts and organs are still the same size. Roughly the same size. A woman who's 5'5" and 300 pounds, like her heart has to pump blood and stuff to all that tissue. You know what I'm saying? Like look, it's in the mail. Like what's gonna happen is gonna happen, and there's nothing that they can do about it. So
body's gonna go and strike.
Seriously.
Exactly the same thing that she was doing
No tears.
on tour.
No tears.
Immediately, that would be so many HR violations.
We all know black women know all about HR.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Tuesday.
Here's a question for y'all. So my question is, given how we've been watching like on medical feminists.
Your sound is cutting out, Tactical.
My bad. I'm using a little laptop. So given we've been watching the whole radical feminist woke she power movement and how they've been using like false allegations and all that stuff, do you think all of this is real? Do you think this is sort of like they're just eating their own and try to get their own bag?
So I think that here's what happened. Okay, because remember that guy that was the kicker for the Bills. They didn't have enough.
AJ, I gotta drop off, but
all right.
I was talking to you. Have a good one, guys.
Cool. So they didn't have enough information and evidence to press criminal charges. So the lawyer said, "Hey, we can get some money." So in that report, she went all in. She said that he did everything short of Freddy Krueger, right? So because in the civil suit, you can you can say anything you want. Now, I think that some crazy stuff did happen, but the idea to get paid, I bet one of these girls got mad that she got fired. And as when she was on the tour, she would have been fine. But she got mad, and what is it? What does it say? Hell hath no fury than a woman scorned. So the homeboy over here, he just looks like he can get you paid.
Yeah.
Right?
We just got to find out what his last name is.
Oh, his name was Ron. No, we looked him up. His name is Ron, like Sombrano, but he's like the head of some employment litigation firm. He's like the big wig, the big dog. So he was like, ladies, I'll handle this myself, because he knows that he can get paid. You know what I'm saying?
The master hustler.
I think that while some of it could be true, I think that they're embellishing it because these three girls got mad and they're trying to get paid. But it's so I would say that it's maybe 70-30, like the nude show thing. I think that happened. right?
Classic.
But all of the, bananas in pajamas, all that stuff, I don't know if that's true, but either way, it's their word versus hers. And now Lizzo's going to understand what it's like to be a man in America when you got 3 girls who are as they're drying their tears with French fries.
Hey, man. When it comes to these allegation cases, I always start off those videos saying this, man. What happened to R. Kelly? What happened to Bill Cosby? What happened to Mendy? That can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
It can happen. Like, people are always so quick to be like, these guys are monsters. I'm like, what happened to them can happen to you. What happened to Deshaun Watson can happen to you. If you're doing business, if you're in the sexual market, that can happen to you. You have 2 obese. Well, I don't see. Well, like,
you have to take it in context of people. They still see them as monsters. It's not like hey, it was kind of proven that these people kind of did not do what they're stating they're doing.
Yeah,
they're not on that wavelength, right? So I remember I was very doubtful of the Bill Cosby case, and then I remember watching another YouTube. I don't know if y'all know Razorfist or whoever. Y'all know who Razorfist is?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's a YouTuber, right? White guy. He does a lot of culture war stuff, and he did like a 3-part documentary proving, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt that Bill Cosby and freaking Michael Jackson were not guilty of the crimes they were committing. I'm talking about documented facts. He disproved the character of the people and all that. And I think a lot of people they're not even on that wavelength to be like, hey,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like, you can literally give people all the proof. Like with the Deshaun Watson, I was literally showing people like, bro, like,
hey, Chris, can you drop a comment in the chat so I can make you a mod?
Oh, sure. I never joined
on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think that it's about 70% false, 30% true, but 30% enough to get them paid. Because they're going to say all types of foolishness, right? And all this is they're pulling the whole thing. Lizzo's this powerful woman and this whatever, and so Lizzo's in some trouble, and it's 3 of them too. It's 3 of them. Why would so many women lie? You know what I'm saying? Please. So,
but I'm gonna do my
I made you a mod. So Chris and Emoji Mister, you guys are now mods. If anyone is trolling using excessive foul language, please just time them out. You know what I'm saying? Just for future notice. Just letting you know.
Got you. I just put in a comment now. Yeah.
Cool.
Hopefully. Did it pop up?
Gotcha. Yep.
The dancers and their lawyer filed a lawsuit against Lizzo, the star's production company, and Shirlene Quigley, who's the captain of Lizzo's
We were saying that you noticed that this chick is in charge of all the big girls, but she's not big. So she's probably like, Slay Queen, yeah, Slay Queen. And I said it once, I'll say it again. These chicks think that their skinny friends are trying to support them, right? And what do we always say, right, guys?
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
It's like a pig party. Y'all know
straight up,
party,
dude.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a pig party where you invite a whole bunch of fat chicks to a.
No. What was it called? Hold on.
We do it in the armed services, quote unquote. We get a whole bunch of fat chicks, we bring them to the barracks, and then we all kind of like show them around, and it's like, all right, cool, you got the fattest, you win the $100, $200, $300, and then that's it. It's the same shit.
Well, wait. They had another name for this with this girl on TikTok said that happened to her. Look at this. A woman was subjected to the guy I slept with did it There's a cruel pull of that chick there. It was paid by his mates to date me. Oh, she's English. Journalist and blogger Stephanie Yoba was nervous and excited to go on her first date in 2 years. I wonder why, right? But revealed she felt sick and embarrassed after finding out her date had been dared and paid by his mates to quote-unquote pull a fat girl. He was funny, very intelligent, open-minded, and ambitious, and more importantly, accepted and preferred that I'm plus size, she says. As she set out for her date, the pair had agreed to meet in Clapham for drinks. She said that she was nervous but excited. She posted this nervous snap of herself. The evening went well, said they had a great time spending hours talking and laughing. Robert even brought her an ornament for her bedroom, and at the end of the date, they kissed. It was the following week that the relationship progressed. A week later, and hours of speaking on the phone and texting, we decided that he'd come over. I'm sorry, guys. And hours after speaking on the phone and texting throughout the night, we decided that he'd come over to my flat, and we walked a few stairs while I cooked. Obviously, one thing led to another. Look at that, guys.
In our first picture, look at the text bubble. Like, I'm not. Look, go up a little bit more. You can literally see the terror in my face. I'm not used to this life. Like, you see?
Come on, man. Come on. It's at this point that the relationship took a turn. After not hearing from her date, she was stunned to receive an email from one of his friends revealing the whole thing. Oh no! Yo, so his homie said, "Hey, yo, you want to hear something funny? Ooh, I've been terrified of meeting and talking to men for fear of them judging my appearance. As much as I know that I'm an awesome person, I'm blindingly aware that the way that I look is not what mainstream society considers to be beautiful." Damn.
Why
Look at
is it
this.
so hard for these chicks to actually go to the gym and work out?
I don't know, man. And I was going over this before, guys.
It's hard. It's hard.
There's this revisionist history. I'm gonna do this again, guys. We did this once. We'll do it again. 1940s.
I can never understand shit. I can never understand. Like, it's. You know what's funny? Like, when I go to the gym.
Look at this. Black women, 1940s. Look at that. They're thin. They're trying to make this seem like this is how black women have always been. No, not at all. Look at that. Black women, thin.
Yeah, in the 2000s, that's when they started popping off like that.
1950s. Look at this. Thin. Look at that. Thin. 1950s. Black women. 1960s. Sister girl. Black power. Look at that. Look at this. Thin. 1970s. We're going to keep going, guys, because we have this revisionist history where people act like black women have always looked like Lizzo.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is how our women used to look. Even the 1980s. Where's a good one? Look at that. Even the 90s, man. And then things just went downhill.
I think after the 2000s, I think things started going downhill.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look. Look at that. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. Now we got, man. It's sad, man. Anyways, let's get back to this.
Yeah, it's not even that hard. Like, they can, like, that particular story you showed, it was kind of like, you know you're fat, you're overweight, you can go to the gym. I've seen overweight people. I'm not gonna call them fat. I'm gonna call them overweight people in the gym working out, and they have my full fucking respect because I know it's gonna be a long ass journey.
Yep. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about Pam Grier. Pam Grier in her prime was a size 8. That's in her prime. She was a 6'8".
Still banging today.
Yeah, and she's banging. Look at that. Prime Pam Grier. Everyone's like, well, you're a size 12. Isn't big? Yes, it is. It's especially trying to be famous. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. And the thing is, guys,
all natural.
See, guys, we understand. Look, if it's me, Tactical, Chris, Jameson, Rage Gamer, right? And we're chilling. We know which one of us has game, which one of us is the rich one, which one of us is the handsome one, which one of us, we know how each of us gets chicks. You understand? We know where we are in the order, right? Maybe one of us doesn't have any game, so you gotta talk to the ugly one and be the wingman. We know that for a fact. But women have this egalitarianism where Gabrielle Sidibe thinks that she should get the same dudes as Beyonce. It's crazy. They go, oh, guys only like her better, but because she's got light skin, or she's got a weave, or she's white. No, guys, fine is fine. We don't pay attention to hair, nails, skin color. A fine Samoan girl is just as fine as a fine Asian girl, black girl. Fine is fine. But girls add all the extra layers. Guys, have you ever heard, guys, put this in the chat too. Have you ever heard a guy go, oh man, I only date girls who got long eyelashes? No, you know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Team Quigley posted to Instagram the same day the suit was filed, but did not reference it directly.
And I just feel so blessed. I feel so thankful. I feel so full of joy. I had such an amazing time on tour.
The dancers say they
put that filter on.
They were subjected to a hostile work environment that included weight shaming and unequal pay.
Hopefully were they paying him by the pound?
Jesus.
This all sounds BS. Like legit, it sounds like all BS. All the key catchphrases. The
Yeah.
whole 9 yards. Into the whole
Yeah.
thing.
But you know what though? Hey, at least it's happening to Lizzo. So I'm rooting for it. This is the only time that I'm rooting for a false accusation, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Williams says she's speaking out because Lizzo is set to do a second season of her Amazon Prime show.
I could
So if there's anything that I can do,
I could have gone my whole life without seeing that.
You know what's crazy? She's
Sorry,
not even ugly. She just needs to lose the weight.
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. That's what I said earlier, Chris. All these girls are not.
They're
Okay,
not
guys,
ugly. Yeah.
Guys, here you go. Bear with me. Look at this. Lizzo.
They've got nice eyelashes.
Lizzo has a pretty face. If she were to lose like 140, 200 pounds, she would be prettier than Cardi B. Cardi B is not a pretty woman.
Yeah, Cardi B looked like
Cardi B is an ugly woman. I'm sorry. Look. Even with her makeup on, look at that. She is not cute. She's not. Sorry.
No,
Lizzo has a prettier face than Cardi B does.
That's all it is. It's just the makeup and everything.
Yeah,
but also what's funny about Cardi B, right? I'm starting to notice. Have you noticed some of the recent videos that she's been putting out? As far as like she started to do it without makeup, like kind of like going all natural, and she's starting to talk about some of the shit that we talk about, like on the political aspect. I just wanted to see if anyone's been noticing that.
Well, but here's the thing about Cardi B though, is that she posts pictures of her cooking and stuff for her husband and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then, so she was getting called out, and then look at that.
Yeah, I think that's what she looked like without anything.
Man, that is rough. That is rough, yo. That is rough. And this is proof that makeup is sorcery nowadays, man. Straight up. Did you guys ever see that clip? It was in in Colombia or in Brazil, and this woman, quote unquote, was standing there like that actually looked like a woman, and this guy goes, "Hey, this girl wants to kiss you." It's like a random guy, and the guy goes, "Word?" So they tongue kiss, right? And the guy goes, so what's your name? And I think Spanish or Portuguese. He's like, Miguel, right?
Oh
And the
yeah, I
guy
saw
was
that
like,
clip. I saw that clip.
yo,
That dude, yeah, he threw a fit when he found out.
come
that
on,
was
man.
big,
That's
yeah.
not funny. That is not funny at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, guys, look, the transformers complain about some of the stuff that happens, but you can't play with people like that. You just can't. You know, Miguel. You know, that's not
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm
He
saying?
should have known when her gun was digging into his hip.
Like on Ace Ventura. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. Einhorn is a man, you know? So here, let's get to the
What happened to Nicki Minaj?
She married a grapist.
Wait, what?
Her husband's a grapist. Dude, you can't say the R word or it'll take the stream down. So
Okay, my bad.
So Nicki Minaj's husband is not only is he a bum.
He's a snuggle struggler.
Yep, he's a Madden King. He's a homosexual. But look, he's a rapist. He got convicted of rape.
He's in jail right now, or
No, he's out. But the thing is, he moved to this posh neighborhood. He's on the RSO, and they're in a legal battle because they were telling the victim was actually trying to press more charges, and they were intimidating her. So also they moved into a neighborhood, and the people signed a petition to say we don't want this rapist in our neighborhood.
Oh,
yeah.
Try to drop the ratchet out. Oh wow,
Yep.
I had no idea that was going on with them. Yeah,
Look at that.
These people did nothing but like, it's like ratchetness on the world stage, man.
Yeah, but the thing is this: what man of value is gonna marry Nicki Minaj,
Not a man
or gonna marry Cardi B?
Oh no, that ship is sailed. Like
Come on,
she
man.
had her chance with Drake in like what 2010. Like that ship is sailed.
But you got to think about it. Like entertainers, and like let's just think of the guys in the business industry, right? Let's just say that all of us are business owners and see, you know, when we go to the Chamber of Commerce for these business galas or whatever, all the dudes, Tactical, you're in the military, right?
Yes, I'm in the armed services. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I was like, what do the officers' wives look like?
To tell you the truth, the officers' wives, they look like normal women, not like these fat wildebeests that we were
Exactly.
watching on
But that's what I mean. Is there's a certain archetype of an officer's wife, right?
Yeah.
You can't be the captain or the lieutenant or the major or the colonel that shows up to the officer's ball with a woman that can't fit into a cute little black dress.
Yeah,
You can't be the one that, huh?
It's basically a class thing because the officers and enlisted, it's kind of like the officers are like the college educated, so they have a different pool of women that they date and they get married to, versus the enlisted, who we call them dependers, basically fat chicks that you marry to get out the barracks so you can like live off post. Basically.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different class of people.
But it's you will be the odd man out if you are with that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna bring no Nicki Minaj looking chick with tattoos up and down her back to the officer's ball. You might get passed over for a promotion. They'll be like, wait a minute, this guy's judgment's off. Yeah. Have I ever told you tactical? So my dad was he did 12 years in the Army, and then my mom did 11 years, and they were both medics. But my dad's friend's brother was a captain of an aircraft carrier, right?
Okay. The crew chief or something like that?
No. He was he was the captain of a carrier group in the Navy. Okay. So when you do that, you're basically fast tracked to being an admiral. Okay. Like most guys that are in that position become an admiral. Okay. Now he's black, his wife's black. He had married the one troublemaker. The one woman that couldn't keep her damn mouth shut and just and get along with all the other wives. So guess what? He got passed over. He retired in that position.
Wow. Yep. Your wife.
And it's because his.
Yep. Your wife in the military, like especially the officer ranks, the military is very political, especially if you're an officer. If you marry the wrong one, if you got some crazy past, whether let's say your wife is okay now, but she got like some crazy family or some shit like that, and it brings trouble to your house, it can affect your career. Oh shit.
Yep. And the thing is, this is how it is in all successful spots. If you're gonna be a partner at a law firm, if you're gonna be a surgeon, if you're gonna be chief of staff, who you're with matters. Now, guys, real fast. Look, have you ever heard of this guy?
Mike Grimes.
Brent Grimes, his wife Miko Grimes, was drunk at the game and got arrested. Hold on.
What, like indecent exposure? Not exposure.
No, she was just drunk and okay. According to okay. A video posted on Twitter showed Miko Grimes was shouting, "Get off my effing leg! Are you effing serious?" According to a report, Miko Grimes broke through a barricade of police bicycles and entered a restricted area after disobeying orders from the cops. She said, "F you cops, you can't tell me what to do," because of course she did. She then started towards an officer in an aggressive manner who grabbed her arm to detain her. She continued to become combative. They pulled out the taser. After being handcuffed, she headbutted the officer. Now, this is during the Dolphins game in the parking lot. Look at that.
Was she driving? Or?
No, she was drunk. She was tailgating in the parking lot, right? So she got him fired from the Dolphins. NFL wife terror Miko Grimes is just as crazy as you thought. Look at this. Miko Grimes not only speaks for her NFL husband, she practically architects his career. So he is a giga simp, right? That according to Miko herself, who said the string of vulgar tweets that earned her headlines and cost her husband Brent his job with the Dolphins. He had like a $14 million contract too. People say, "I got him cut with my mouth," she said. Duh, that was the goal.
Please tell me there was a divorce that came right after that.
Miko cast a negative aura around her husband, a 4-time Pro Bowl cornerback, now at the Buccaneers, when she became unhinged on Twitter towards the end of his final season. So she was on Twitter saying, "Man, these whole ass Dolphins, blah, 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 blah." Right? So from what I understand, guys, he joined with the with the Buccaneers, and they said, "Look, like, you need to keep her off of social media." Look, the former sports talk show host spewed venom at Miami's front office, local reporters, and quarterback Ryan Tannehill, who quickly became her favorite target. All because, as she recalled, the Dolphins told Brent he had to take a pay cut to remain with the team. Otherwise, they would hold him hostage until teams lost the cap space to sign him. Though the Dolphins denied this conversation ever took place, she justified it as her crusade to get him released sooner than later. Hold on. She said, "Go for it. I got his full permission to be as disrespectful to the Dolphins as I want to be." So the insults, which forced Brent to assure Tannehill that he didn't share his wife's opinions, got Miko what she wanted. The Dolphins have released Brent in 2016, but perhaps at a cost. A few days later, the Buccaneers signed Brent to a 2-year deal with $7 million guaranteed, a value below the market average, especially surprising for a player of his caliber. The consequences didn't pull her away from her keyboard as she went after Tannehill, and most jarringly, Dolphins owner Steve Ross. She said, "Gotta respect Ross for keeping his, buddies of a certain faith employed, but he did not see how Tannenbaum put the Jets in the dumpster." Guys, what are these guys doing, man? What are these guys doing?
No idea.
Anyways,
they're simps.
I remember the story. I definitely
Yep.
remember this shit.
Yep. Let's see.
In my power to ensure that dancers or singers or whoever decides to work with her don't have to go through that same experience, I'm going to do that.
The pair says they were eventually fired from Lizzo's tour.
Nobody speaks up because they're so scared for their jobs. I was terrified for my job.
We reached out to Lizzo's legal team, which told us it had no comment on the lawsuit, which is claiming damages but doesn't list any amount. In downtown Los Angeles.
Oh, guys, how much do you think that they're going to sue for? Guys, put in the chat, put a number. You know what I mean? What you think is that they're going to sue for?
They're gonna sue for a lifetime membership to fucking Whole Foods or something like that. That's what it looks like they're going.
Facts, dude. Facts, man. That is true. That is so true, man. Yeah, guys, this is bad though. This is bad. We'll see how this keeps working out. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Wait, let me see. There was one more body positivity person that just passed away.
Another one?
Yeah, there's been a bunch.
They're dropping like massive flies.
Seriously.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. It's not. This is the shock was like surprising. Jesus
Let's see. Hold on. Body positive.
Because I already saw like 2 or 3 literally in the past like couple 2 or 3 months. Like,
Let's see here.
You would think they'd get the memo by now, but
I think they haven't seen much of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess people stepping up, like new faces of the movement, quote unquote.
Well, they won't last long, so where is it? Yeah, there's a couple of them though. There's been like 3 or 4 of these people that are well, oops, and the thing is it's just the truth, like people don't understand that you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to your body. You know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna happen. So, but cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to make this a short one. You know what I'm saying? I guess not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, this whole like revisionist history that Black women have always been overweight, that Black women have always been struggling with all that. No, that's not how it used to be. And people, they want so hard. There's a thing now where they're trying to say that Viking is a profession, and that there was Black Vikings. Have you seen that?
Yeah, they try to put themselves into. I think they try to start something with the Lord of the Rings or whatever the hell it is.
And it's like, no, dude, that's not how it works.
Yeah,
dude, think about the Scandinavian countries are some of the most homogenous places on earth. 99% Swedish, 99% Norwegian. You think that there was Black Vikings? Please. You know what I mean? Like, what is wrong with people? I just don't understand.
They complained about racism now.
I know.
Like thousands of years ago.
But the thing is, guys, okay, here's how you argue with a victimhood person, right? Like a wokey woke. Well, AJ, Chris, tactical, the Blacks were being, hunted, and, there's all this stuff against you and blah, 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 blah. Just let them go down the checklist, right? Be like, okay, I'm going to grant you everything that you just said. What can I do about it? And just sit there and wait for them to answer.
I did that before, right? They have nothing. They have nothing.
Nothing.
Like,
Nothing.
real.
What can I do about it? Let's just say that that there's groups of dudes wearing sheets riding after. What can we do about it? Nothing. There's nothing we can do. So why worry about it, guys? Huh?
There's stuff you can do about it. Like I've had that same conversation with some like black Israelites, pro black people, right? In the context of the conversation was about why does one group vote Democrat versus why one group votes Republican? And I said, hey, everything you vote for, like if you believe that you're dealing with white supremacy and you're locked in a racial battle between whites versus blacks and you're black and white people have the power, why would you vote for a party that pushes policies that fundamentally weaken you? Second Amendment. Oh, you live in blue states. They're super anti-gun. If you believe the white people have all the power and they're killing black people all over the place and the cops, wouldn't it make more sense for black people to arm themselves and be pro Second Amendment?
But here's the thing that even this conversation, right? So we're in C and D. Let's think about A and B. Ultimately, see, I hate both sides, right?
Yeah.
Democrats are trash and the Republicans are trash. If you get up and go to work every day and get a check and pay taxes, then you hate both sides because they're all rich and they're all out for their own interest. See, if you go to France, you go to Italy, you go to the UK, they have fundamentally different political parties there. They have FASCIST party, they have a communist party, they have different parties. But if you really look at it, I've been alive for 42 years. Other than, certain wars being declared, things really don't change based on who's in office. They really don't. You know what I mean? And the most fundamental way, they're not going to get rid of the Second Amendment. They're not going to do any of that stuff. And the funniest part is, guys, you look at like the Roe v. Wade and all. Isn't it funny that the most diverse Supreme Court in history struck down Roe v. Wade?
I think it would be a good idea if you did another session. There's a topic that I want to talk about. Are you noticing there's a switch up between men and women? First it was Roe versus Wade, and then the second thing, did you notice that they've been talking about it for the past like couple weeks? The whole the permanent alimony?
Yeah. DeSantis got rid of it in Florida, and they were mad.
Yeah, I have a feeling like there's gonna be a trend of a lot of stuff that specifically focuses on the gender dynamic that's gonna be going our way. Because the Roe v. Wade thing was like a massive thing, even though on a below the surface it doesn't matter as much because every state is gonna do their own thing, right? But I think on a grander scale, there's like a pushback that's happening between men and women, and I think men in certain states are pushing back against what's actually going on.
You know what? I just think men are just doing our thing, and we win in the end because the people, the wokey on the left, just like we said before, the transformer activists and the feminists are gonna fight each other. The Stop Oil people are gonna shut down the Pride Parade. You know what I mean? They're all gonna fight each other, right? And the best thing that us men are doing, guys, there is a big field out there, and there's a bunch of purple-haired weirdos who are on the field with a ball, ready for a game, and less men are showing up. The best thing that we can do is not play the game. Yep. The more men check out, the more that they're realizing, oh snap, like we messed up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the red pill space, I always say this, guys, I want to say year and a half, 2 years. Oh man, the manosphere is dead. The red pill space is dead. The red pill space ain't going anywhere. It's been around since 2000, I want to say 2007, 2005-ish. It's not going anywhere. I did a video yesterday, if you guys watch it, about a guy getting reamed in child support court. he paid $12,000 over the last however many years for his ex-wife's rent and all this other stuff. And then she said that she didn't get any of the money, and now he owes $9,000 in back child support. The look on his face where he's like, well, this isn't fair. That moment right there, that guy is going to go to YouTube, and he's going to find Chris's channel. He's going to find mine. He's going to find your Sandman. He's going to find Undead's channel. He's going to find our channels and be like, man, I'm not the only one going through this crap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it usually goes, man.
Straight up, dude.
They don't realize what's going on now. I'm assuming he's an older gentleman, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. So the moment that he showed up without a lawyer, I knew he was doomed, right?
Yeah.
And here's the funniest part about it. I don't care how the message gets out there. Whether it's Top G, Tom Likas, Mark Rudolph, any of these guys, there are 14-year-old kids talking about the Manosphere talking points now. That's crazy. That's never happened until the last 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the more that young guys can just say, look, I think it was either Kevin Samuels or it was Entrepreneurs in Cars or both, was saying that when they coach guys, and even the lead attorney, they will talk to billionaire guys whose wives treat them like they're on fries at McDonald's, and they think that it's okay. Men have to understand what our worth is. Guys, your last name is the most powerful thing you have. Women want your last name more than they want anything else, even more than they want children. And that's why these knucklehead single moms are on dating apps. They want a relationship more than they want kids, more than they want a job, more than they want anything else.
Because they want to drain you.
So all you got to do, guys, is sit back and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 42. I ain't got no kids. I'm just chilling, man. Successful. I travel, do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. So, but cool. All right, you guys. I'm going to shut this bad boy down. Tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We're going to check out some 304s getting body slammed by the popo. And then, guys, please hit up my my email. If you want to jump on Thursday for the Cindy Asteroid, we're going to talk about Brian McKnight disowning his bastard kids for being stupid. So, yeah, guys. But Chris Jameson, closing words.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on here. And 5150 show is about to go on right now. Just
Chris, Bo, can you put the link to your channel, please, in the chat?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Please.
Real quick.
We'll stay on for 2 more minutes while you do that, guys. Check out Chris's channel. Jameson, any closing words?
Yeah, I have a urge to go eat a banana split. I mean split, banana split.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Just drop that in the chat because you're a mod now, so you can click on the link, man. Just drop that in there. And Trevor, thanks. Reja Gamer, thanks. Emoji Mr. Thanks. I appreciate all you guys. And yeah, man, this is how it's gonna be. Yeah, guys, just drop the link, Chris, and it'll.
Oh yeah, I dropped the.
There it is. Yeah, guys, check out Chris's channel, man. So, all right, you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, perfect. Take care, guys.